The night beckons while you dream. A life never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge, woven by a single thread, and fate may fall down upon you, while the devil is knocking right at your door.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oathrew.
Check, check. Are you ready indeed? Welcome aboard. I think George said it best. The time is now. Don't forget, trading is risky, but if trading is for you, this might also be the place for you. My name is Vinny Emini, and I will be your host today. I will be showing you guys how I use the AlgoBox Pro trading system. Don't forget to smash. You know what to do. Smash it. Let's get to 50 likes. If we get to 50 likes, I go beyond 15 minutes. Here comes the open. Don't forget, I sit on hands for the first 5 minutes, and I let my bots do the work there. So the bots will do the work here for the first 5 minutes. And then I'll take over after the first 5 minute fun there. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Real quick, around the horn, I'm going to kick up that music there for a minute, turn it down because it's right up in my ear there. I approach the markets like a video game up here at the top. Those are my 5 lives. That's the way I look at it. Like playing a video game, plus a bonus. And of course over here, my direction filter. This is just an example. If you would like to use this tool, you need to go into our Discord channel chat on the left-hand side and open up a browser window to the Mac VU filter. I've got one of those over on one of my screens here. The active one is currently saying buy side. And you can hear them clacking through there. A lot of wild action there in the first 5 minutes. Just for me, I like to sit on hands there. So that one, I had not turned the system on yet. I wish I would have. Second one right here, this one was a loser. I like to mark them with the bot. So that one was a loser. That one also loser. So I'm going to pop F11 there. Two, just a little bit too wild there for the open. Going to increase my trade size there for the next trade. Let the system do its thing. I just recognize this is on big instead of small. That is also a problem. Let's fix that. There we go. All right. So other things, questions, rules, goals, all that kind of stuff. What I do on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You guys got questions, pop them there in the chat. We got 3 more minutes here to sit on hands for me. Then I'll take over the keys. Unfortunately, that one, look at that, just a tiny, just stopped out just in time. Ended up being a nice play to the upside there. Would have had to have a little bit larger stop on that one. No surprise. Why? We're in the middle. Don't fiddle in the middle. We call this the diddle. So it was definitely down there in the diddle when that one occurred. And I've always said, if you are going to be trading, taking trades there, you will have to have a larger stop. So the best plays are going to be outside that golden window there in the middle. And it looks like it has shrank up here. So I'm going to refresh that, remove those, and I'm going to redraw here this morning. So all you do is take the top line to the bottom. Now this will actually be included in our next release at the end of May, prior to June, our mid-year release. That will be coming. There we go. That will automatically do that for you if you select the option. Again, you don't have to, but if you like how I approach things, that will be there for you.
fib.NQ on the 9.
Okay, psychology module telling me, hey, the speed is not good. We're over our normal speed. They're a bit high. We're at 130 BPM. We want to be under 100 generally and over 30 for me. That's the way that I like to do things. And so the psychology module is adjustable. Some people don't know that. It's not hard set. You can change it to your speed. If you want it to alert you, you can go into the parameters and change that. And we have a full documentation section on our website, AlgoBoxPro.com. At the top, click on How To and click on Documentation. And all of that stuff is searchable. And there are a lot of topics on the left-hand side if you want to go and look at them covered in sort of a more PDF format. And if you don't like to go through video content and you're a PDF person, you can print out all that documentation there and use it to your heart's content.
fib.NQ on the 9.
All right, we got about 30 more seconds here till that first 5 minutes of craziness will shake out here, and I'll start putting my hands on the keys here. We are right flat middle of the diddle there. "15 seconds.
Speed of NQ 93. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ2.
All right, we got another Enigma popping here, and need to get that stop underneath that one. We are still in the middle of the diddle, so that is going to be trickier.
Target filled.
All right, but she hit for us. Target's filled. Beautiful. All right, so my fingers are now on the triggers. I like the speed currently. It's coming down into under 100, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the bot on for right now. And we got that's turning into a moonshot now. Stop underneath the cross. And we'll see if I get some continuation up there with the butterfly target above.
Target filled.
Speed of
Target.
Beautiful, beautiful play there. Kind of an easy one. So I'll count that. That's my trade number 1 there this morning.
Enigma short on the NQ2.
Okay, and we got an Enigma short there. See if that is going to turn into a trap or if we're going to get some continuation down. Generally speaking, I want to pop up on those if we were to get an Alpha Omega down here.
Target.
Beautiful. System just put me into positive territory there on the morning. 562.64 for trade number 2 this morning. All right, so let's see. Today is the 15th. There we are. Okay, so winner chicken dinner. Technically, I am at my $500 morning session. If you are a business person and just trekking away at
Speed of NQ.
the markets in a normal way, winner chicken dinner. Out of 2 winners, I need to be able to put dinner on the table. That's the way I think through things. Everything else is a bonus. But let's see. So here, I'll continue to demonstrate how I use the system. If you guys got questions, pop them there in the chat. Does the AlgoBox work for longer time frames? Can you use it for intraday trends? Of course. Yes. All that's talked about in training. Markets are fractal. I also talk, though, about how even Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man, rest in peace, I think he passed away this last year, but he had even identified, even in the Renaissance hedge fund, algorithmic trading, he had agreed with me that when it comes to the quantitative edge, the best plays are down at the smallest and lowest time frames. That is where our best plays are. I'm going to stop out right there. Looks like we're still continuing to get that drilling. I took a shot at that one. I'll get a replay here. There we go. We'll give it a retry. See if that one comes up here for me. I'm a little behind on that entry. That's probably going to smack me around on that. Talking too much there. Okay, Cipher Touch. Going to add one more time.
Target filled. Target filled.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's talk through that play right there. So that's a 2-try rule. We talk about that in our systems. So we had the Enigma. Any scenario where I feel like that's a good play, I can always 2-try, but never 3. We never strike out. That's the way that I don't say we. When I say we, I mean me. So flip the W upside down, I mean me. So I like to think of things in, in that kind of scenario, baseball terms. I never strike out. How do I do that? Well, 3 strikes are out. I don't swing 3 times at something, but 2, I'll take 2 swings.
Speed of NQ.
If I still like the play. Now, how did I know for sure? I don't want to say for sure, but when the structure after it holds, I want to go. Does that make sense? If that had broken, if that cipher had broken, then that's a structure break. And again, that is a harmonic structure break. When it is harmonic, in my opinion, this is the way I read things. When it's harmonic, algorithms are in control. And that is when our system does the absolute best. And we can read that through our structure holds and structure breaks. Any questions around that? Pop them in the chat. We talk about that a lot in my trading when I'm out here live with you guys and in our training. Did Tom Sosnoff say that? Yes, he also agreed. Tom Sosnoff said the same thing. He didn't really touch point on the lowest time frames though as much, but he did say that he believes that small traders have the edge now because of technology like the software that we have here with AlgoBox.
Speed of NQ85.
And his specific points were over hedge funds who have to use antiquated old technology, and they're limited by their size. They can't get in and get out like we just did right there with their size, right? They can't do that. We are nimble and we can. Okay, so let's mark up another trade there. That was trade number 3 for me. 3, and I'm up 1K on the day.
New bar on the wave. New bar on the wave.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Yeah, you're right, Rancid. Hey, you know your history. Rancid Cracker. Yeah, very interesting name there, sir. It says, coming from the ultimate buy and hold value trader, open parentheses, Charlie Munger, that's saying something about the smaller time frames. True. When he's talking algorithmically, specifically, he was talking about, because they were asking Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett handed it over to Charlie to answer that specific question because he had done more research on it, and humble brag drop on Charlie. He had he said, well, we did look into doing algorithmic trading, and they did. They studied it immensely, and they said when you start to extrapolate those small edges that were identified on the lower time frames and extrapolate that to larger time frames, he said it was significantly less edge. Significantly. He said doesn't even, basically, the way that he wrote it, it was a nice way of him saying didn't work nearly as well, I believe are his words. If I quote him properly, I believe he says not nearly as well when you extrapolate it to higher time frames. Okay, break of structure. Listen for it. You hear aggressiveness through a break of structures, then I like to keep going. Let's see. See if it's going to give it to me. I need to hear the audio box. Wasn't enough. Nope. Gotta hear it push through quickly, and it has to go straight to target 1. That's still holding. Let me look at my MACV Ultimate. Peeking over there. Everything is still to the buy side. Here's what we currently have. It's been as I kind of draw what I call the snake, kind of looks like a little snake action. It's been on the right side. We haven't been like this, really been staying over on the right side. So our runner targets currently still going to be on longs.
Speed of NQ70.
Structure break and additional audio there. Easy one to take there, but I did not get it talking too much walking through. But normally on a first structure break like that, I'm going to take a target one scenario off of one of those. With that amount of aggressiveness punching through, I will target one on a break of structure on the first move off of an up move. So we up, 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 unless there's a cross, right? You know my deal. If the first cross, if I get an alpha omega, I'm going back the other way on that first move down. When was the last alpha omega? Let's look back here. Last one, 8:54 a.m. There at 18,508 was the last alpha omega, and it's a level 11, and there was no pivot turn, so it's actually larger than 11. 11 is going to be continuation still, like we generally talk about. Going to need something bigger than that, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about there, make sure you check out the alpha omega tuning video, how to tune your alpha omegas for current market conditions, which is another thing about our system. Our system adapts to incoming market conditions every 4 minutes. Optimization process internally for your system, which is why it's important for you to make sure you sync up your clock, FYI. Your PC clock I'm talking about.
New bar on the wave. New bar on the wave.
On that note, don't overdo it. I have seen people who they sit there and they're like, okay, I got my clock to I resync every 5 minutes. Don't do that. You're going to jack up your system. It's like I tell you to do it before you start the open or before you start a session, but it's like, okay, I did. I should have snagged that for target one at least. Okay, so I'm talking too much, but beautiful alpha omega into a 50 cent. Beautiful play there. Hopefully somebody caught in on that one. Me gabbing away there. That's a freebie right there.
New bar
Is
on the wave.
the NQ your go-to market to trade? So in general, my question is always this: do you want to make more money in less time, or do you want to make less money in less time? Right. So in general, you want to go to the whatever the instrument is that's paying the most. It's like, you know, some people are like, oh, I like trading the ES. I mean, no offense, but I think that's stupid. So let me get this straight. You want to get paid, but you're like, oh, but it's $12.50 a tick. Okay, so I'll give it to you. So is it more than double the trouble? I think so, but I would rather make more money faster than less money slower in general. However, you know, if this market gets too fast, I always talk about it, gear shifting. I am agnostic to the instrument. I don't care what it says right here. NQ, I don't care. It could say anything. In fact, didn't we talk about we wanted to trade some CL today? I apologize. Is today Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I told you guys I was going to trade crude, didn't I? How about this? If we get to 100 likes, I'll trade crude this afternoon. What do you say? After the crude oil inventory news at 10:30, if you guys want to see me trade a $10 tick crude oil market, let's get to 100 likes. What do you say? We're at 116 people hanging out here at the moment, and we're at 68 likes. If we get to 100 likes before the end of the stream there, we'll do crude oil
New bar on the wave.
today. Wacky Wednesday, crude oil inventory is 10:30 a.m. And I have a plan around that. You guys have watched some of my old school videos around trading crude. Beautiful little Enigma potential setup right here. Let's see, finger of the trigger. I'd like to see a cross with it. Didn't get the cross. The speed is a bit high. We're over 100 there, so oftentimes I get a little bit more nervous on those unless I've got a cross. I was hoping we get a cross there with that. And I'm talking too much, not thinking. So you dusted off your crude oil chart. Excellent, excellent. So the symbol for crude oil is CL. So if you guys want to see me trade crude oil this afternoon, type CL in the chat, spam that CL here for a moment. You really should not be taking a trade right now. Look at where the histogram is sitting. We're sitting in the diddle. So be careful right now. Wider stops in that diddle.
NQ114. Speed of NQ114. Enigma short on the NQ2. Speed
Target
of
filled.
NQ89.
Target filled.
That was easy. That was easy. That was easy.
Missile, you just hit that moonshot short as well. Yeah, I didn't hold any runners on that because we were technically sitting there into neutral. Kind of kicking myself for not holding that out for a runner. That's a beautiful runner opportunity there. I do find it a little bit trickier because we did finally, as we're dropping now we're getting that shift over, but we were at the neutral point.
Speed
and I'm just
137.
Whoa, we dropped off the screen there. And another moonshot to the short side on this dropout.
New bar on the way.
As I always tell you guys, you might have heard me call it extreme pressure. Extreme pressure. It's extreme being on a stream. Did you get it, Nikita? Attaboy. Fastest fingers in the West. Nikita, y'all. He's the one to beat. Nikita is fast on the keys, man. Beautiful work. I did take another one, so that's trade 4. Trade number 4 for 1,300
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
New bar on the wave. New bar.
for me on single accounts. On 20 accounts with my magical virtual trade copier. Let's see, 3 times 20 is another 60, so... Alexa, what is 1,331 times 20?
New bar on the wave. New bar on
26,000 and some change on your 20 account copiers.
Speed of NQ154. Speed of NQ158.
Yeah, you'd have to be speedy key, hot key right now. It is very fast, 158 BPM.
CDM NQ on the 4.
Very quick speed there. Let's see. Do we have news at 10?
Speed of NQ86.
I got the vision, creating algorithm to trade.
Speed of NQ130.
Behind the scenes, it's all a twist. In the world to go, it's a winning day and night. So I'm holding on.
Speed of NQ97.
Okay, we have a medium impact event at 10 a.m. Business Investors, MOM, and NAHB Housing Market Index. Currently marked as medium for both of those events at 10 a.m. And we got 5 minutes there till that. Let's click on the news. We'll launch our audio service there on that.
Trims losses post CPI data. The dollar index last down 0.2% at 104.83.
All right, let's see. So I'm back to pub chat here. All right, 10 a.m. And then what is later today? 12. Kashkari speaking. 3:20. Bowman.
Speed of NQ89.
4 o'clock. What is that? Long-term TIC flows right at the end of the day. Crazy. All right, and 10:30 a.m. we've got crude oil. Did we get to 100 likes? Let me switch over to our live streams. Oh, night. Whoa! We went from 99 to 101. So you guys want to see me trade crude oil this afternoon after 10:30? Beautimus. We'll take our coffee break here in a few minutes. And then we might come back to some crude, it looks like.
Speed of NQ69.
New bar on the wave. New bar on the wave.
Speed of NQ70.
Well, so currently crude oil is a snooze fest. So even on the ones, as of right now, the speed is 11. Because I first switched it over to twos, and I was like, it's 4. And I'm like, okay, so even on the ones, like super slow speed there. But maybe it'll pick up after the 10:30 news, so we'll keep that off on the side and we'll bring that on over after 10:30 news events. All right, we are within 2 minutes from the news, so sit on hands. 2 minutes before, 3 minutes after, because breaking news breaks things.
Held an AI risk and safety talk with China on May 14th.
SG, you were the 100th like. Awesome. Excellent.
1 minute remaining. I'll lead with the US NAHB Housing Market Index.
We're about to hit news. News is about to come out right now. So my rules around news is 2 minutes before and 3 minutes after is basically, don't keep your hands off. Weird stuff occurs. The normal stuff that we can rely on, it becomes less reliable. And I say less reliable. It's not that it doesn't. It's just less reliable. You know the deal. You know the drill. You guys are smart. You know what's up. So this is shrinking a bit. I'm going to redraw this while I've got my hands off the triggers. I'm going to redraw our zone there as it has narrowed. You do have to pay attention to that. Some people are like, hey, how come it's not matched up? So this is adaptable.
10 seconds.
This changes all the time. Oh, shoot. I just missed the... Speaking of not paying attention, trying to talk and draw at the same time, all the way to the bottom there.
45, lower than forecast. 50, business inventories month over month, minus 0.1%, minus 0.1% as expected.
Okay, news event is occurring, and I never trust the first move if it's clear. That is a clear up move after the news, so
New bar on the
I would look to smack that down after 15 minutes passed. Just how I generally do things. But yeah, we just execute our plays. What's up, Kevin? Okay, R1 is right above us.
Speed of NQ1.
We'll look for if we pop right into it. Accumulation here. Here's where I'll start to scalp around this R1 location off of the AlgoBox 9s. Let's see if there's a cave above us. No, we're going right into the meat. This is the meat zone. So we come back in here and we'll look for some of this action inside there. Easier to play inside as we approach R1. See if we get there. They're gonna fake it. There we go. Punching in to no one. Crab structure up above. Still have yet to see an alpha omega. Like, so the orders, this feels like they're just kind of playing right now. When was the last? There wasn't even one down. Oh, there we go. 13.2 and a push through. If anybody was looking at that crude and wondering if our system works well on crude or not, I don't know. What do you guys think? Think that works on crude? If you think it works on crude, type 1. If you don't think it works on crude, type a 2. And then walk back to the ICT Muppet room, because you're denying truth and evidence right in front of your eyes, and only someone as stupid as ICT and his Muppet crew could say something so silly. The huddle stank. Micro Mikey.
And guys, micros are a good idea. Micros. Don't want to over leverage. So trade micros.
Bro, it's because you have no It's not even faith. I don't even want to use faith. That's ICT's like all about faith. Like, oh, believe in me.
77.
Just trust me, bro. Just trust me. Faith and trust me. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. I'm the best. Just trust me, bro. No. No. You're a liar. Con artist. Fraud.
Just trust me, bro.
No. No, but you have zero confidence in your trading. You have seen yourself get wiped so many times because your system sucks. You don't have a system. Oh, here's a line, here's a line, here's a pivot, here's a pivot, here's a pivot. Oh, something worked over here on the left, so let's tell everybody it's going to work on the right. Okay. He should just call it zero edge trading. You know, there's a cool Twitter account to follow, Zero Hedge. ICT should rename his to Zero Edge. All right, there's our one touch. Our one touch. I think we'll stay inside of here. So, Bollinger scenarios. Let me see. Let's see. Touch and go. Need to see some alpha omegas to tell me they're hitting orders.
Speed of NQ87.
And we'll start to punch it.
Speed of NQ87.
All right. Cross at the top of a zone. Do we have a zone? Here's one.
New bar on the wave. New bar on the wave.
Okay, new bar. King timing.
Speed of NQ72.
Good speed. Shark break.
Oil futures extend losses. Brent crude prices fall to the lowest since February 2020.
Talking about crude prices. Interesting.
DCDM NQ on the 2.
Okay, so I will look for a reversal here on this gold line.
Speed of NQ.
That one pushed it back inside, so we can now identify this as a zone. Smack down from here, back down into the zone if we touch it. Top and bottom of the zone, you know DCRs, how I play them. You've been following along. Speed is good, 79 BPM. Love that speed. I'm going to go ahead and take the next one. I'm going to put on continuous in case they come back to backs. Three minutes till the 10-10 sit on hands. Yes, coffee time approaches. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. See if we can squeeze a final trade in before. Speed is good, so there's a potential.
Speed of NQ60.
Okay, there's the supply. Okay, break a structure here in buyers, push up to target up above for the double cross, double move, all the way up, and there's the sell point on an 11. I need to push my stops back. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me, bro? Having a technical issue there. Okay, not sure why I didn't hit target 1 off of some of those. Got my finger over the close here. We could yank back. I'm going to close that. Don't know what was happening right there. Too risky there. So target 1, hit target 2. Tried to get it all the way up to target 1. Whenever I say a big cross comes right in front of it, what do I tell you, right? That could be the end of that move. So I have to keep that in mind. And whatever was going on there with NinjaTrader working me. So again, off one of those, I'm looking for a 10 spot we did not hit to see what the drop point was. That still went 26 ticks. Again, I'm just looking to get a 2 target quick out of that. Target 1, target 2 off of a quick gold line reversal. Played it perfectly. We played the break of the 2 try rule. So if you're following like, oh, hey, why did we get long right there? So we have the double cross, double move situation, which puts the target right there. That's your DCDM play. It drew it. Didn't go for it in the first time because, again, it's inside a zone. On the second try coming through, we got a couple of things right here why I'm going to enter in right there. We had the break of structure and audio box. That's the normal break of structure plus audio box plus the entry on a 2 try. Everybody understand that 2 try rule? Enter in, boom, what's our target? We're targeting up here. That was my runner play to go up there. As soon as that 11 came in, boom, that's the cross. What I always say, cross in front of one. That is now your new exit target because that is where they started taking profits on the move. Make sense? Everybody got that? If you do, type a 1. If you missed some of that, type a 2, and we'll get you some video links to where you can find that detail that I just talked about and just walk through on a quick play right there to put me at 22.46. And that, my friends, is coffee time. Let's grab some Joe and listen to some of our new jams from the crew.
I'm holding on your tricks. Got me 10 feet off the ground. And I'm seeing how
Speed
you
of
play.
NQ69.
AlgoBox, you turn it all around. You tell me that you need me, then you go and show me how. Wait, you tell me that it's easy, didn't think I'd see the game you play. It's too late to miss the game. AlgoBox, it's too late. I said it's too late to miss the game. AlgoBox, it's too late. Take another risk, take a trade, take a shot for you. And I need you like a heart needs a beat, something new, yeah. You make it like a game now, winning every move. And you say follow and play along. AlgoBox, it's true.
Speed of NQ59. Speed of NQ59.
It's too late to miss the game. AlgoBox, it's too late. I said it's too late to miss the game. AlgoBox, it's too late. Whoa. It's too late to miss the game. AlgoBox, it's too late. It's too late. AlgoBox, it's too late. AlgoBox, it's too late.
Speed of NQ59.
I'm holding on your trades, got me 10 feet off the ground. AlgoBox makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. AlgoBox and never miss the game.
New bar on the wave. New bar on the wave.
Oh, that is a beauty. That was a submission by the only, the one, the only, the myth, the man, the legend, Curtis G. Oh, what a G. That was beautimous. Alrighty then. So we are at coffee time. So sit on hands. Why do we do that? We talk a lot about this in our training. What happens
Speed
between
of
10:10 and
10:70.
10:30? There's an exchange of hands from some very important groups. For those who are forced hands in the morning, by the way, that was my 5th trade, and we're up 22.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
100 for session number 1 for me. Don't forget, my personal targets are 4K a day. I like to do 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. That's just generally a way that I feel very comfortable and at ease. And sometimes we push it. We have many 10K days lately because of the volatility of the markets. It's been awesome. Where can you download the song? On the left-hand side of Discord, inside the AudioBox contest room, that song was labeled "I'm Holding On to Your Trade.mp3" inside the AlgoBox audio contest section. And late this afternoon, I will be announcing our winners from... well, we announced number 1 yesterday. Grups, congratulations to Grups coming up with the original. He won the absolute number 1. So he's got the $1,000 prize. For second and third, it has been hard for me to decide. It genuinely has. And no, our employees don't count, although I do have to say Eddie B and Curtis G's songs are absolutely amazing. They're going to get a little bonus from me. Just they got their July bonus coming up, half-year bonuses and stuff. I'm just saying, I just keep that under their wraps. I mean, I know they're not listening. Oh, wait, they are listening. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you guys are freaking rock stars. I tell you all the time. But yes, you guys will get some credits. But as far as the contest goes, we don't do any of that racketeering nonsense like ICT does. Like, yeah, Alex is on the leaderboard. Oh, did y'all find it? Alex. Oh, remember Alex? Oh, Alex. Well, the guy who we proved out is trading multiple accounts under his girlfriend's name and his names and multiple accounts in the Robins has lost his number 1 spot. Not only lost his number 1 and then the number 2, but then also dropped completely off the leaderboards and has completely blown his account, as far as I can tell. I don't know. Who knows? He got caught in whatever happened the other day. But yeah, Alex has blown his leaderboard spots. Totally gone. Even with multiple accounts. That's funny. But yeah, no racketeering around here. But my guys will get a special bonus from me. I appreciate them immensely for their musical contributions. However, only for our members. So people who are like, oh, Vinny's just giving his own guys money. No, it's not. Nice try. Scammers, frauds, turds. Yes, but number 1, Grups, $1,000 PayPal. Numbers, second and third place, we will get distributed this afternoon. We announced to Grups yesterday. I was trying to find the applause button. I have been killing time just talking here. Why can I not find the... Hold on, I'm going to memorize where this applause... Okay, top left, row 2.
7.
There it is. All right, give Grups a hand. He put in a amazing jam to us. And it would only be appropriate that we go ahead and play that now so we know why, right? Play it, Vinny, play it. Yeah, well, I'm trying to find it. And scrolling up. Where's the Grups? He actually did, I think he posted a couple, so I'm trying to get his number 1 submission. And everyone who submitted, if anybody didn't pay attention to that, everyone who had sent a song in before last Friday, you are all getting $100 from me to you as a thank you. You guys rock! And I'm sure we'll be dropping some of those in our live streams like we're doing now, and they'll be a little more organized. So here it is. This one is called Let's get some moment of silence here before we begin
Speed
on
of NQ53.
Ode to the Muppets. Oh, I think you know where that's going. Roll that tape.
Hell to the Muppets, to the ICT sock puppets, selling bottoms, buying tops, crying over AlgoBox. Why so angry? Why so dumb? Why not coming? Living in your mama's basement while we catching that retracement. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Alpha Omega.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Oh my Enigma.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Alpha Omega.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Oh my Enigma.
Michael Mikey, mental midget, cause his IQ just one digit. Selling snake oil to the blind, youthful dreamers, unrefined. See the error of your ways, finally come and see what pays. Just let Santa fill your socks, feel the power of AlgoBox. Moonshot,
Speed of
headshot,
NQ67.
PRZ with bib dot.
Alpha Omega.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Oh my Enigma.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Alpha Omega.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Systems online. You have entered our virtual trading floor. Verifying your clearance and access levels. Access granted. You may proceed at your own risk. Welcome to Vinny's live chat room. I will now walk you through setup. Please be patient.
Alrighty then. That was a beauty. And of course, it would not be complete unless we dropped Eddie B's boss.
Forecast a draw of 0.6 million from the prior draw of 1.36.
Yeah. Crude oil inventory numbers are coming out here any moment. So let's have a coffee while we listen to this beautiful jam right here.
Vinny Emini AlgoBox, they're the kings of the trade. ICT, you a joke, your strategy's just a charade. Michael J, huddle stay, you ain't real, you're a fake. Talk about trading live, but all you do is simulate. Vinny got strategies, he be stacking them pips. AlgoBox got the algorithms making money flip. ICT, you can't compete, your analysis is weak. Michael J, you ain't got the skills, just a trading sheet. We trading warriors, we the best in the game.
Speed of NQ58.
Whoa. They disbelieved on the faith basis only that I was taking every single trade that I showed examples of. And normally, I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
Oh, that pretty in-depth editing process. Okay, Micro Mikey.
Yeah, guys, listen, check out my white Corvette, though. I got a white Corvette. I know Vinny showed that you can buy one of these for $45,000, but just trust me, bro. I paid cash.
No, bro. Actually, we found that according to the ownership records of that vehicle, both of them were leases. You fleece with a lease, trying to show your sheep that you can trade, which you can't trade, bro. You can't trade. You can sell, and you can talk. I can talk. ICT stands for I can talk, but I can't trade. And icon teenagers. Yeah, a lot of those, bro. Oh, what's our time? 54 minutes. I do need to take a break, but when I come back, we are doing crude oil. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for some crude oil? I'm going to take a quick breakfast break here, and I'll be back here mid-afternoon. Around that lunchtime, we're going to try to see if we can catch one of the big moves. I think today might be one of those types of days where we get the Beast Mode Hour. I'll be back during Beast Mode Hour. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Cortis, G, and Eddie B. I am sitting out of the Big H Town. See ya. Art team, take it away.
the old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance, but the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use advanced front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Rewind.
Forex is littered
Speed
with
of
crooks,
NQ55.
black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Frozen my bones. I'll never get tired of the enemy. Got them both pulled tight in front of me. I'm a hunter with an arrow in my hand. Hear the shadows follow me over the hills in the evergreen. Trade my soul for a chance to carry on into the wild.
Delta 5 William. Long. Look for a long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Check on freeze.
Into the wild.
Order filled. Target filled.